So you want to become a makeup artist, but you don't know what is freelance makeup artist, because this is what you want to get into. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Chanely767. Hope everybody's having a blessed day today. On today's new episode of Makeup Artist Advisory by Chanely767, we are going to answer some Q&A on freelance makeup artists. Now, just a few disclaimer, everything that I mention under this series is my personal experience as a makeup artist for 14 years. And today's video, you guys asked me so many questions about freelancing, and that was the right question to ask, because I put out a poll on Instagram to ask me anything about freelance, and you guys went in. So once again, I decided to make a video to answer all these questions. So question number one, you guys asked me what is freelancing, and that's a perfect question, and thank you girl for asking me this question. So you want to become a makeup artist, but you don't know what is freelance makeup artist, because this is what you want to get into. Freelance meaning basically a mobile service. So any service that include mobile, like the person coming to you to deliver service to you, that is called freelancing. So basically, I'm a makeup artist and I'm going to you in a different city. That is called freelancing. I'm coming to you to perform my makeup application on you. I'm giving you my service. So the service I give you is one price, but from point A to point B is a different price. All right, so the next question you ask is, what light do you use? Now, it's definitely necessary to use a ring light. I'm not saying that you have to get a ring light, but it's necessary, especially if you're a freelance makeup artist, because you have no clue where are you going to freelance that day. You may be placed in a room to do a makeup application, and the makeup application, the light is very dim. You know, you need a ring light. Or maybe the time of day that you're going to do the makeup application, and you based in your service that you're doing for a client of the natural light. But what if it's a cloudy day today, a rainy day today, a gloomy day today? You never know with Mother Nature. So when you have a ring light, you always have that exact natural light that the ring light is giving you. So it's necessary to have a ring light, and the ring light I'm using, I will put it down in the description bar so you can go direct to the link on Amazon, so you'll know what ring light I'm using. And once again, there are different types of ring light. There are 100 types of ring lights on Amazon. You just need to find the right one for you. The next question you ask me is, can I use my foundation when you come into freelance? No, you cannot use your foundation, and that is my preference. Makeup artists have different preference, but however, I am flexible. Yes, I'm comfortable with using the brand that I normally use on client face, but let's say if that brand you have a allergic reaction to it and you're sensitive to it, then of course it's understandable. But most of the time I prefer to use my foundation, but however, once again, I am completely flexible with using other foundation. That is yours. Then the next question you asked me is, how do you sanitize? That is a great question. I sanitize with 70% alcohol, also disinfectant, which is fragrance free, and also disinfectant wipe. Now you have to sanitize your location wherever you are freelancing with the disinfectant spray. Now the reason why I use fragrance free is because of my preference. I'm not too comfortable with using scented products. Most of you guys know that, and I put myself in certain client shoes sometimes, that clients not too fond of fragrant items or anything fragrant that you're using around them and on their skin. So it's best to have something fragrant free. You need to cater to people who are sensitive and non-sensitive whenever you're going to do a makeup application. So I sanitize my chair, my apron, myself, and all hot top surface area. Then I use a sanitation wipes, wipe everything, and then I place my makeup, or I set up my makeup for my job. Never set up without wiping the surface area. You need to wipe the surface area and then set up your makeup application and then sanitize your product again. Even if you do it before on your way coming there, it doesn't matter. Once you place your product on the table, you need to sanitize your products again and in front of your client to let your client know that you're doing your part. I sanitize my product. The first one is 70% alcohol, and also I use disinfectant wipe to sanitize the outside of any product that I'm using. For example, the handle of a makeup brush, a bottle of setting spray, finishing spray, or the palettes, the outside of the palettes. You need to do your part, and you need to let your client know that you're doing their part, and of course you need to sanitize your clients as well before you do your makeup application on them. Right, so next question, do you freelance and studio? Yes, I do both freelance and I also do studio. Let's say if I don't have anything to freelance or nowhere to go during freelancing in weeks or months, of course I do studio makeup as well. If I do studio and freelancing, yes, but depending on the time. Let's say if everybody in the early part of the morning is studio and I have a freelance in the afternoon, depending on the location, yes, it is possible. But let's say if I have a lot of clients in the morning and afternoon, and in between I have to freelance, it is not possible. So it depending on the time of freelance, I will freelance and do studio makeup at the same time. So the next question is, do you charge for freelance fee? Yes, I do charge for freelance fee, and I always tell my clients based on their locations. So for example, I'm in one location and then I have to freelance that day in the same neighborhood because the clients cannot come to me, which is understandable at some time. I'm not going to charge a client in the same neighborhood, like less than 5 minutes drive away from me, a freelance fee. But depending once again on the location, then most definitely there will be a freelance fee. Never forget to charge for freelance fee. Then the next question, how far do you freelance? It depends on the location and knowing the place. I mean, I can freelance from north to south, east to west. I'm not too familiar from east to west, but north to south, yes. East to west going depending on where you live in. You definitely need to send a WhatsApp, Google location for me, and it depends on the location that I am going. Most definitely yes. If I do not know where I'm going, or if it's the type of location I cannot go there, then no. But I need to know where you're staying first in order for me to approve me freelancing that day. So next question, how long do you need to book for freelance? I normally take a day or 2 days in advance to freelance. So basically what I was saying earlier, it depends on the crowd, the amount of clients I have that day. Early in the morning, I have clients in studio, and then it depends on the location and the time of freelancing. Yes. So it's always a day or two in advance, but I never take the same day, because sometimes if, for example, if I off today, I don't have nobody that day, I might be out of town or out doing something, and I get 911 call, I need a freelance makeup, it's not going to be possible. I'm sorry, as much as I want to, but it's not going to be possible for me to do a freelance the same day. And to do your makeup the same day, it might not be possible because depending, I might be not at the studio or freelancing, I might be out doing other stuff, personal stuff for me that I cannot leave to come to do your makeup. So I always need a day or two whenever you want to do a freelance makeup application. So the next question, do you stay on site when you're freelancing? Yes. So I understand where she wanted, what question she wanted. Basically, let's say if I'm going to do a photo shoot, yes, definitely I'm staying. That is also going to be another price. So let's say if I'm going to a different city to freelance, yes, I do your makeup. I go to you and do your makeup, no problem. But if you require me to stay through the whole day to freelance, then you already know that it's going to be an extra charge. Because remember, if I'm staying with you for the whole day, that's a lot of clients I'm losing out that day. I could be out doing different clients or out doing another freelance as well that same day. So if I'm coming to you and I have to stay to you to do your makeup, that is another charge. If I'm coming to you, it's another charge, and the makeup application is another charge. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. All right, so next question, what time do you start and end? I start from 5 a.m. to midnight, Sunday to Sunday. My preference, you never know, it can change because remember, life happens. But with me, right now, 5 a.m. to midnight, Sunday to Sunday. Right. Next question, do you have certain days of freelancing? No, I do not have any certain days of freelancing. I work once again Sunday to Sunday. Whenever you want me to freelance that day, I will be there once I'm available to freelance that day. So no certain days at all. I don't pick a day to freelance. Whatever day you choose, I'll be there. Next question, do you give wedding and group a discount? Most definitely I do group discount and wedding discount. The group is more than 5 people and then there's a discount charge. And also wedding, it starts with the bride, the bridesmaids, and the bridesmaids including the maid of honor and the mother of the bride. So this free starts from different rates. If it's just the bride, no. If it's just the bridesmaids, no. But from the bride slash maid of honor and the mother, most definitely I offer a discount price. And then the next question, do you recommend expensive makeup? Most definitely not. No, I'm not against it because it really do have a makeup that's expensive that really good. Trust me, I work with it already and they're really good, but there are some that no. There are some affordable makeup workers just as well as expensive makeup, and even better than expensive makeup. So it doesn't matter which makeup brand you have, affordable or the expensive one. Either one of them, once it works for you, then go ahead, girl. But if you are just starting out as a makeup artist, I do recommend that you try out the affordable drugstore makeup than splurging and going on to the expensive one. If you can afford the expensive one, then go ahead. But I recommend that you start small. What you can afford, start small and then venture out. So now you have your affordable makeup and now you have your expensive makeup. You balance and you see which one works for you, and then you go ahead and you choose either the affordable or the expensive one, or basically most makeup artists, they use both. Right, so next question, what is oxidized? Now that is a very good question. I love you guys' questions today. Now oxidized, you hear that a lot in makeup artists, in the beauty industry, makeup generally, you hear that a lot. Oxidized basically when you left something open open, the chemical get into that product and it changed the chemical that's already in the product and cause it to change color than it was before. So that's the meaning of oxidized. So that's why when you have your foundation, once you apply it, it oxidizes, it gets darker than what it looks in the bottle. So that is a very, very, very good question, and I want to do more details into that on the next video. So thank you so much for asking that question. Now the next question is how much people you take a day. I did answer that question in my last, I think, makeup artist advisory, but I'll answer it again just in case you missed it. I will take more than 15 people a day. The last time I do a huge amount was around Creole Festival. I put a time card on top so it will take you direct to the video. I did flirting girls one day. No, there wasn't a group of them. They didn't know each other. It was just flirting girls in one day. But I will go more, 15 for the most, and that's it. Next question, how much is family and friends? Family and friends pay the exact price, and I leave it there. And the next question, do you take time off in between clients? Most definitely yes. Remember, just for example, if you're a hairdresser in the spa, in the salon, the barber, or a traffic police, or a waitress, you stand on your feet all day. Makeup artist, just like you stand on your feet all day, and the only thing that moving is your upper part, just your hands moving. Only your hands moving, you understand? So you need to at least just sit down and rest for at least an hour or two for the most. Give time for yourself to rest. You need that energy to focus on applying a makeup for another client. You need time to eat. Let's say that same example, I did 15 girls in a day. That 1 hour break or 2 hour break, you don't think I will have time for myself? If someone come and tell me they need that makeup application in that little break that I have, I would me time. Me time. So that is the last question. Thank you so much. You guys asked really, really good questions. I really appreciate it. I hope that I answer all the questions. I hope all the questions I answer, they were helpful to you. And then until the next time, the next episode with Makeup Artist Advisory by Chanelly 767. Stay tuned, my beautiful people.